Last September, the city of Smith Station broke ground on its first ever storm shelter. Meteorologist Kaylee Barbie has an update on that shelter's construction.
From an empty lot to the concrete walls standing today, the city of Smith Station is making great progress on the new storm shelter located right behind City Hall. With special construction techniques, this shelter will be rated for winds up to 250 miles per hour, equal to an EF5 tornado.
All of the critical systems like the generator and the systems that keep this thing operating during a storm are in a FEMA rated section here on the left side of the building. On the other side of the building is a kind of a temporary area that is FEMA rated that people that come up at the last second can go into without exposing everybody to the tornado.
The city of Smith Station applied for a FEMA grant that would pay 90% of approved construction following the fatal 2019 Beauregard tornado that impacted both communities. However, COVID-19 quickly halted their plans.
My predecessor had started this project, and we got it out for bid, and got in the middle of COVID, and we had no bidders, simply because they couldn't guarantee their supply chain.
Over 5 years later, the end is almost in sight. Building this shelter hits close to home for project manager Eddie Culpepper, who shared why storm shelters save lives.
I had family members last week that were in the Huntsville tornado that happened, and they made the decision at the last minute to go to a community safe room similar to this right here, and they had never done it before. This was just something told them to go, and they did. And when they got back, the house was completely demolished. I mean, it was completely gone. So there's a good chance that they would have lost their lives if they had stayed.
This shelter is built to hold roughly 500 people. There are also plans for this to be a multi-purpose building so it can be used year-round. Reporting from Smith Station, I'm Kaylee Barbie, WRBL News 3, on your side.
The city is still working with FEMA to determine the shelter rules. It is expected to be completed by the first quarter of 2026.